Hello, my name is Jeremy, just your average everyday guy. That is until sometime in my early 30s, I developed a spinal condition known as ankylosing spondylitis. It took me from this, 6 foot tall, to this, not 6 foot tall. But I wasn't going to let that get me down forever, so eventually I kicked some bad habits and started fighting back. I still get some pretty strange looks, but I'm now doing what I love, traveling and adventuring. My goal is to show other people with disabilities or anyone facing challenges that your best days don't have to be behind you and that there's always hope. So thanks for joining me, the Handicapped Hiker. On the last episode, I visited Harpers, Ferry, West Virginia, where I hiked up to the Maryland Heights Overlook and explored the National Historic Park. Then, I made my way to Shenandoah National Park, where I took in some last-minute views before the clouds rolled in. Let's pick up the following morning at the park's north entrance.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Well, thank you. It's a free day, but I'm just
hey.
your emotion.
What is today then?
National Public Lands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Would you like a map?
I have one.
Do you have that?
I don't have that.
There you go.
All right, thank you.
That's $50. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Take care.
I left this morning about 9 o'clock, maybe a little after 9. And as you can see, it is a rainy, miserable day. Actually, there are no rainy, miserable days. It's a rainy, good day. We are in Shenandoah National Park. You can't complain when you're in a national park. You can, but you're an idiot if you do. These are some of the most beautiful places in the world. Even if it's rainy, that's part of nature. Enjoy it, make the best of it. You know, if you're afraid of getting wet, there's plenty of visitor centers to do. There's plenty of overlooks, you can stay in your car. It's still a beautiful place, and you should still be thrilled to be here. It beats a day in the office. Okay, so I have 4 hikes planned today. I don't know how that's going to go. I do have a poncho. I don't know if I really want to hike in the rain. I think we're going to go ahead and give it a try anyways. If it doesn't go well and I don't feel comfortable with my footing and my safety, we will call it and just do something easier today. Yeah, that never happened. I started getting ready to do a hike, but never got more than 20 feet from the car. With the promise of better weather tomorrow, I just killed time until I could check in at the lodge. It's not raining in here. Well, it's been raining non-stop for over 24 hours. The weather forecast said it was supposed to break this morning and be partly sunny today and warm, and that was already supposed to be happening, but this is not relenting at all. I guess it's not raining as hard. Maybe that's a good sign. But I stayed here in Shenandoah National Park last night at Skyland Hotel or resort or lodge, whatever they call it. I could complain all day if I wanted to, or I could just say, hey, you know what? It was a good room. You slept well. You got to watch your football game. You're still in a national park. You're going to get to do your hiking today as soon as this weather breaks. Just keep it positive, man. Keep it positive and we'll have a good day. And we're going to work our way south down the Skyland. I forget what it's even called now. It's early in the morning, folks, and I'm not a coffee drinker, so. Skyline Drive, that's what it is. And there's a deer in the road. Let's start the day with a hike to the highest point in the park, Hawksbill Mountain at 4,051 feet above sea level. I had the permit to do the most popular hike in the park, Old Rag Mountain, but even I'm not dumb enough to try that one in the rain. This hike follows the Appalachian Trail for about a mile. Then, the Salamander Trail will take us to the summit, and the lower Hawksbill Trail returns to the car, for a total of 2.7 miles and 744 feet of elevation gain. Okay, folks, we are officially on the Appalachian Trail. I'm shooting exclusively with my GoPro 9 today. Due to the wet conditions, did not want to bring my Sony Handicap out here in the rain. So, you get GoPro footage today. This park has what they call a very healthy bear population. I'm just hoping this trail is traveled enough that the bears avoid the area, but there's no guarantee of that. So we have to keep our ears open, our eyes open. It's a heck of a view that way on a clear day. Very careful. One bad step on these rocks could twist an ankle or a knee, and it would be awfully hard to get back down off of this mountain alone. There is no cell phone signal up here, so you are on your own. No view today. Okay, well, all right, we've reached the summit, but obviously the weatherman's a jerk. Apparently that is for reporting forest fires. You point it at the fire, I'm guessing. And then call the number. I wish we could see what we're looking at, but hey, the summit was the goal. We reached it.
Yeah, this hike was more about the experience than the view, but for your sake, here's what it looks like on a clear day. Up next, let's head over to the Dark Hollow Falls Trail, which is 1.6 miles total out and back with 583 feet of elevation gain. Shenandoah National Park, established in 1935, covers nearly 200,000 acres along a 70-mile stretch of the Blue Ridge Mountains in Virginia. It was authorized, along with Great Smoky Mountain National Park, to be the first national parks in the South. The catch was that no federal funds could be used to attain the land. So unfortunately, much of the land was acquired through morally and legally questionable methods, something some of the locals have not forgotten. The main attraction in this park is the 105-mile-long Skyline Drive, with its 75 scenic overlooks. From the southern entrance of the park, the road continues as the Blue Ridge Parkway for another 469 miles to the south. And now, let's finish off with the Stony Man Trail to the summit of Stony Man Mountain. This hike follows the Appalachian Trail for about half a mile before branching off to the summit Overlook for a total of 1.5 miles and 321 feet of elevation gain.
Oh, no problem. I needed a break anyway.
Yes.
Ooh. And again, so you don't have to use your imagination, here's what it looks like when I'm not around. Hey, look, the clouds are finally clearing, just in time for me to leave the park. Yeah, I'm getting hungry, and I need to get dry, warm, and rested up for tomorrow. I never did get to see the other 63 overlooks, but I'll be back. Good morning from Harrisonburg, Virginia. The goal for today is moving west. So let's get moving west. This is Spruce Knob, the highest point in West Virginia at 4,863 feet. You can hike to the top, but I'm just going to do the half-mile Whispering Spruce Trail. This trail is not paved, but it is considered fully accessible. And of course, there's no view from up here today, but here are someone else's photos. There it is.
I stopped at this overview once I got below the cloud cover. And with that, it's time to keep moving because I have more planned for today at the next location. But we'll get to that next time. So be sure to tune in for the next episode, and we'll see you then.